If you could wave a magic wand, what would your ultimate weight loss experience look and feel like? How does that compare to what you've been used to? Let me paint a picture of what it can look like. Would that help ease any hesitation you might be feeling right now? Let the doubt be there, but make this a top priority and join me for a sneak peek into the Feel Light Mind and Body journey. Welcome to episode 93. Hi, I'm Clarinda, and you are listening to the Feel Light Mind and Body podcast, created for women like you. Women who are experiencing success in so many areas of life, but are struggling with weight loss, stress eating, and decreased energy. Losing weight can feel hard, heavy, and restrictive. That's why every week I will be offering you a different perspective, tips, encouragement, and a unique approach so that you can feel lighter in your mind and body rather than feeling deprived, frustrated, or discouraged. What if you could feel free, yet in control around food for the rest of your life? What if you could enjoy your experience of losing weight and getting healthier? You absolutely can. You're in the right place. Take this time for yourself and let's dive in. Do you wish there was an easier way to lose and keep off those unwanted pounds? Are you curious about how the Feel Light Mind and Body program is different from everything else you've tried? Other women have been asking, and I bet you are too. If you're looking to end this year feeling lighter and more in control, then this episode is for you. Let's talk about what working together looks like so you can reach your goals more easily and even enjoy the process. Sound good? If you're multitasking, consider making the next 15 to 20 minutes a priority. Continue only if what you're doing doesn't require focused attention, like a walk or drive in a familiar, safe area. Give yourself this time to truly think about what I'm sharing so you can make an informed decision that feels right for you. First, let's clarify why you chose to listen today. Whether you're here to lose weight or to encourage someone you love, I'm going to talk to you as if we're chatting over coffee. You've just asked me, how does this work, and why will it be any different for me than my past attempts? And how did you decide what to include or leave out of the course? Oh man, this might have to be a two-part series. Well, as a registered nurse for 21 years and a personal trainer for 20, with 9 years of overlap, I've seen just about everything. Along the way, I noticed patterns, particularly what created only temporary solutions. My group fitness, boot camp, and Beachbody members, as well as my personal training clients, would do well maintaining weight loss until they got injured or went on vacation, had a work crunch, or hit a holiday. Then they'd fall off the wagon and start gaining weight back. Why? Because they were relying on exercise as their main weight loss tool. And when life got in the way, it all fell apart. They'd feel defeated, frustrated, discouraged, and even mad at themselves if they couldn't fit it in. And then they would eat more to feel better or go into the all-or-nothing diet mentality and think, I'll get back on board once life gets back to normal. Sound familiar? I used to do the same. To solve for this, I started researching, reading books, and searching for what was missing. I felt like I'd know it when I found it, and I did in the spring of 2018. After a $25,000 investment, a huge sacrifice during a long, drawn-out divorce, thank God for credit, and a drive to pay it off, I trained for a year to become certified as both a life and weight coach. I was excited to coach women and some men and see how they responded. They loved it and got results in a way that felt so much better for them. In the fall of 2019, I took 3 months to create the Feel Light Mind and Body course and have since helped so many amazing women feel lighter in their minds and bodies. That's the point of it. We all want to feel lighter, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. What's the point of having a slim body if you still talk negatively to yourself or don't have a healthy relationship with food? I love food, and so can you, without guilt or overindulgence. I also love my body and health, so living in a balanced way results in feeling lighter overall. Let's revisit the first question from the introduction. If you waved a magic wand, what would your ultimate weight loss experience look and feel like? Would you want it to feel simple and light? Simple doesn't mean easy. We both know your habit brain has had years to form patterns, both while dieting and while not dieting. But it's easier because of what you'll learn in the short step-by-step videos and the tools you'll receive to help you. I'm also there for you in the private online group, answering your questions and encouraging you. We can strategize or untangle anything that's getting in your way during our weekly Zoom coaching sessions. There are so many amazing benefits to the weekly coaching calls and private community. You'll feel less alone. You'll feel seen, heard, and understood. It's a non-judgmental, confidential, and compassionate style of coaching. I don't call you out. I call you up to what I know is possible for you. I'll invite you to borrow my belief in you while you develop it in a deeper way for yourself. You'll feel relieved to learn that there's nothing wrong with you. You're not a lost cause. You just haven't been shown how your brain works, why you do what you say you won't, and don't do what you say you will. Right now, it's frustrating and doesn't make sense, but I'll show you simply and powerfully how to end the self-sabotage. I'll teach you how to process and allow emotions that are inevitable in the ebbs and flows of life and uncontrollable circumstances. So much of our suffering comes from resisting, resenting, or suppressing what is until our bodies start screaming from chronic stress. You'll feel more at ease and in control of your thoughts, feelings, and actions in such a freeing way. It's not magic. You do have to show up every day, do your best, and learn from what doesn't go as planned. We navigate obstacles, find humor in odd situations, cheer each other on, and learn together from the course content. Does this sound like it fits in with your magic wand wish? Coaching really helps you understand why you want to eat. Most likely, you already know what, when, and how much to eat. But if it were that simple, there wouldn't be an obesity epidemic, would there? We would all be at our ideal, healthiest weight and feel light, not heavy. We'd feel in control of our choices every day. Our favorite outfits would look and feel amazing, and we'd enjoy shopping for new clothes without frustration. Now, a common question I get is, do I have to fast? As you'll hear me say in the welcome videos, you don't have to do anything that doesn't resonate with you and your lifestyle. This program is not a cookie-cutter approach. I work with you to individualize it so it fits your preferences and lifestyle. As a nurse, I can't support anything I know will be detrimental to your health. So if you feel the same way, then you're a good fit for this weight loss experience. I offer an extended fasting option, which is different from intermittent fasting. It's not a set time frame because once your hunger hormones are reset, you'll truly be able to trust your body's signals and use the simple hunger scale to know when to eat and when to stop. It's simple, effective, and requires less willpower. It's more intuitive, yet includes scientific checkpoints. Extended fasting has been a game changer for some people, making the process easier and less stressful. For example, teachers and healthcare professionals no longer need to feel stressed when they can't get a break until lunch. For those who have been doing a more restrictive program like keto for years, I guide them on how to add back nutritious foods they love without fearing they'll gain the weight back. It doesn't have to be that way. That's what I mean when I say I meet you where you're at, and together we decide the best approach for you, your likes, dislikes, and lifestyle. The goal of this program is not to create more stress and work. It's called Feel Light, Mind, and Body for a reason. Life is too short to go through it in a high-stress, pressured manner. We keep it simple, clean, and enjoyable. There's an option to take a break from flour and sugar for a couple of weeks if you want to rebalance your hunger hormones more quickly. Or you might choose to do what I did, be very selective about which ones you consume. There are so many amazing healthy carbs you can enjoy daily that are delicious and satisfying. Those who've been consuming a lot of processed foods and want to reach their goals faster might decide to take advantage of that initial drive and choose to take a break from all processed foods. Simply an option. Once you've taken a break, you get very clear on how your body responds, which is valuable because what's most important is what it's doing to your organs. If we desire a life full of vitality, we need to be healthy internally. From that balanced, healthy state, it will be reflected externally. Maybe you've experienced getting to a lower weight, but felt and looked tired. Restricting can lead to nutritional deficiency, and all of a sudden, your hair starts falling out, your skin is super dry, and your nails are brittle. That, my friend, isn't going to leave you feeling healthy and happy for long. You might look great in an outfit, but then what? Once you reach your ideal healthy weight, you may choose to have pleasure foods, meaning little or no nutritional value. And you'll have these on occasion, like I do. I enjoyed a piece of carrot cake and 1 scoop of homemade maple pecan ice cream at my aunt's 90th birthday celebration last week. That was a food selection, as it was an afternoon gathering. There were also veggie trays, so I made sure to have some celery, broccoli, and cauliflower to add fiber and decrease the insulin response, at least a little bit. Next week, I'll answer more FAQs, the frequently asked questions, including ones on exercise. I'll explain why exercise isn't necessary for losing weight and why it's also a healthy addition at the right time. If you already have an exercise habit, that's great and you can continue. But if you don't, I want to help you get the main things in place first as your solid base. The 2 areas that influence your healthiest weight the most are nutrition and understanding why you eat when you're not hungry or can't stop once you start. It's empowering and a game changer. If you're open to dropping the old diet mentality and leaning into the Feel Light Mind and Body lifestyle, take advantage of the early bird sign-up bonus, which will disappear early in September. Click the link in the show notes to find out all the juicy details. There's also a kickoff option for those who want to get started earlier than September 23rd, or who are on the fence and would love to have a 2-week taste of what the program and coaching are like. That program is called A Fresh Start, 2 weeks to feeling lighter, and it starts the day after Labor Day, Tuesday, September 3rd, and you can begin at a convenient time that week. You can find all the details by clicking the link that I'll also include in the show notes. The women who have the most long-term success in the Feel Light Mind and Body program are the ones who dive into the mindset component and learn what being good to themselves really looks like. They're willing to look 5 years into the future and with guidance, use it for inspiration rather than falling back into the old diet mentality out of fear of deprivation. You don't have to feel deprived or restricted. It doesn't have to feel hard, tiresome, or impossible. Trust me, I'll help you with all of that once you take the first step and say, I'm worth it. I want a healthier version of me so I can enjoy my days ahead with ease and peace of mind. Now that I've started to paint a picture for you, how does that compare to what you're used to? This Feel Light experience provides the missing pieces to the puzzle for achievable and, most importantly, sustainable weight loss. Now, do yourself the biggest favor. From love, take at least one action step from what you learned today. Knowledge without application won't give you the results that you desire. Let me know on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, what you are choosing to do and when. And yes, please leave a podcast review wherever you are listening to this. When people read your words and can see themselves in them, then you are contributing to women empowering other women. And that feels amazing. You just might change or save a life today.